Lame Truth here, the Codfather himself, bringing you another video. So what you're seeing is a screenshot from today's Q&A that Sledgehammer did on this guy's Twitch channel. I don't know why they did it on this guy's Twitch channel and not their own, but whatever. But yeah, they were doing a Q&A, and while I really appreciate that level of communication, and I appreciate what they did answer, it's very clear that they are under some sort of NDA about skill-based matchmaking. It's very clear, it's in their contracts. They can't even mention it exists. If you look down there in the right corner there, you'll see CMurda7 asking about SBMM. And this was a thing constantly throughout the stream, and constantly it is ignored. And it's getting to the point where it's just flat out insulting. I'm going to cover what Sledgehammer actually did talk about in just a second, but I want to show you SBMM from my perspective. Someone, and it's been tracking me for a long time, but someone who tried my ass off in Cold War, got like top 1% KD, tried my ass off. And here I am in this match where it's like, it just started. I'm like 1-1. I swear to you, I didn't record my score there because I just wanted to get out of the game. But I was like 1-1. My team has 5 kills. Instantly, my team just getting slaughtered. And the enemy calls in a helicopter. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to leave. I'm literally just trying to level up and get some stuff to, like, use a gun that's not the default class. I feel like I can't use anything but the default class because I feel like playing without attachments on my gun is such a huge disadvantage. It's not even worth it. So it's just the BAS-B and the auto shotty, the Riveter. And then I load into this game, of course, and it's 36-77, and I got to back out. Because why? It's literally unwinnable. There's nothing I would accomplish playing that match except wasting my time, especially if I was going for armory credits or whatever. So finally, I load into sub base here, and we're just gonna have a clean slate, and we're gonna start. And here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. You might be saying, like, just party up with people, guys. None of my friends bought this crappy game. None of them did. And even if they did, most of my friends aren't fantastic at Call of Duty. They're decent, they're like slightly above average, but they get very sick of my lobbies. They literally will say, like, dude, I can't play with you, I'm sorry. And they go play with friends around their level. So what this game expects me to do is it expects me to load into, like, to beat their rigged matchmaking. It expects me to load into a match with 5 other clones of myself that I've collected off of, like, Game Battles or MLG Dallas or whatever. And then that's the only way I can play and, like, consistently do well and everybody's happy, I guess. And please keep in mind, this is a casual shooter. This is a casual shooter. I'm playing for nothing except armory credits, I guess. Stuck! I am stuck on these rails, by the way. Why is this... Whatever, dude. Very clunky. I just want to play. So again, I'm still using the BAS-B default class because I literally feel like I can't play without attachments. Like, it's that bad. And you might be saying, like, you're just exaggerating. Watch this gameplay. Just watch this gameplay. Keep in mind, guys, I'm quite rusty. I have not played Call of Duty since, like, December. And I've barely played this one. I'm level 12, I think, when I load in this game. Packet burst! Packet burst! What is that lag? Like, what is this game? That's another thing that bad players don't have to deal with. Here's the thing, that's not an isolated incident. I'm not sure if the packet burst symbol pops up anymore, but this match felt like every 30 seconds, like, there's just hitching, constant hitching. I have fiber! Not the kind that makes you shit, but the kind you pay like $100 a month for. Oh, and listen to this amazing sound. Volume warning. Every time this plays, I'm just gonna play it max volume so you hear what I hear. Loading! It is deafening. Why can't I turn it down? It's not tied to the music. It's not tied to anything regarding that. It's tied to, like, the in-game sound effects or something. So I have to hear that stupid guitar riff every time I do something, whether it's intentional or not, like challenge-wise. I can't turn it down. This game, what does it want to be? I just don't understand what it wants to be. If you want to be a competitive game, like, people have this misconception that if you're good, you just want easier lobbies. No, you dumb motherfucker! I don't want easier lobbies. I want consistent connections. I want a visible rank if I'm sweating. I want to be able to play this game solo without losing every match. Like, I'm above average, right? Give me some good teammates. The lobby balancing is too intense. I have nothing to show for this sweat. I don't actually mind good competition, but give me something for it. And don't say go play ranked because they ban half the game in that mode. It's boring. And playing solo in that mode would be hell. Listen to this. Again, volume warning. Listen to this. Reloading. I can't turn it down. This is a casual shooter or a competitive shooter. I don't know what the hell it wants to be. Why can't I turn this sound down? You might be saying it's not a big deal. Listen, there's an attachment in this game that mutes like all ambient audio so you can hear the enemy better. Literally tied to volume. It's a very competitive thing, right? Well, does it turn down that goddamn Metallica guitar riff? If it doesn't, what's the point? That was a good play by that Corey fella there. That was a really, really good play. Like, honestly, it was. I had to watch the kill cam. And you're thinking, man, this Corey guy's a beast. Look at the score at the end of the match. Like, this game makes good players look like trash by the end of the lobby. It does. That Corey guy's good. I think we can all agree that was a great move, right? His score is just going to be pretty mid by the end of things. Like, spoilers. And I just don't get it, dude. I just do not get it. Guys, I am going to just start a war on skill-based matchmaking. It's very clear that this year especially, it's more rigged than ever. Now, here's the thing. People will say again, like, oh, you just want to beat up on noobs, and that's why you don't like skill-based matchmaking. That's been like the #1 argument for the longest time, and these just brain dead, just morons will say that over and over. Guys, if that were true, I would want skill-based matchmaking to remain how it is, because it's so easy to bypass, especially if you're a YouTuber and you have like a second console. It's like us YouTubers, us gaming YouTubers, we have consoles, you know? It's very easy to game share on 2 different Xboxes and then just session join a bad account. You know, like if that were true, I would want it the way it is forever. And that's what these idiots don't understand. It's so easy to reverse boost. If I wanted to beat up on noobs, I don't want that. That's boring as well. It's nice for like leveling up stuff and you know, just experiencing the game and getting your feet wet. But no, I just want to play the game normally. I want good competition. I want bad competition. I want everyone in between. But most of all, I just want a connection that doesn't fluctuate. I don't think you guys can see it. Maybe you can. Maybe you can see some of the hitching, but literally like every 30 seconds, there is just a feelable hitch in the gameplay. You saw it with the packet burst before, but it's all match. Like all match. Not to that extent, but it's like I'm playing on servers in 2005. Like I get better connections on 2007's Call of Duty 4 on independently run servers on PC. You know, like, am I insane for complaining about wanting a good connection in a video game? And like, I don't know. I'm playing this right now. I'm playing this a little campy because I noticed they're gaining a score on us. So like, yeah, I'm going to camp around the corner and shotgun this guy. I want you to look at what happens when I play the least bit aggressive. Like, okay, so here we are. I'm camping around this corner. But truthfully, I'm getting kind of bored. I kind of want to push. It's in my nature to push. I played Call of Duty games like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 that really promoted movement. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to push. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have done that because I got melted by some bubblegum cum shot skin. Hooray. Before I talk about the gameplay anymore, let me cover what Sledgehammer covered, I guess, in today's Q&A, which it's just depressing. It's really just depressing, and it's not really newsworthy, but I want to share this because, again, it kind of shows why they can't talk about skill-based matchmaking. So this is pretty much the only real news from this Q&A today, aside from announcing like new maps for Season 1 and stuff. They revealed those. I'll cover that at some other point. I'll cover that when they get here, but they said that the devs seemed disappointed when they said the Prestige system is stuck as the same seasonal Prestige system. Seems like they are aware of the feedback on wanting the old back, but didn't change it in time for this year. It seems like they can't change it because Activision won't let them, or Infinity won't let them, or whatever. Sledgehammer Games dev also said they wanted weapon Prestiges to return, but weren't able to get it in Modern Warfare 3. Again, just it sounds like they can't do it. It doesn't sound like they don't want to do it. It sounds like they have their hands cuffed. And the maps, I mean, the maps, guys, the maps that are coming, like, I don't really care about maps, you know? Like, I'm still getting used to this map. I forgot you could get up there. I haven't played this map in about 12 years, so forgive me, but that's why I'm meleeing there. There's too much verticality in sub base. I can't stand it, honestly. I said repeatedly before this game came out, half the MW2 maps are complete trash, and the other half range from okay to pretty good to damn good, I think. I don't think they should have brought back everything. I really don't. I think they should have left out maps like Subbase, maps like Karachi, maps like Derail, maps like Wasteland, but whatever, dude. That's neither here nor there. We're getting some new maps for Season 1. I will cover them when I cover them, but the game's problem isn't maps. The game's problem is not maps. Like, we have 16 now, right? So, that's not an issue. The issue is this game. The issue is playing this game. I'm not exaggerating, guys. I play one match of this game. I play one match of Modern Warfare 3, and then I get off. I'm leveling up at a snail's pace. Like, this is the last time I played it. I manage one match every other day. Does that sound normal to you? Does that sound normal from a Call of Duty YouTuber to you? When I say this is horrible, I truly mean it. And I actually feel a little different towards Sledgehammer Games this particular year. I think they legit tried. I do. I think they legit tried, but it's just, I think they were sabotaged either by Activision themselves or by Infinity Ward or both. It's just, it's not a good experience. It's not a good experience, and they can't even talk about skill-based matchmaking. So you know what? I'm going to let this gameplay speak for itself here. Clearly, I got too aggressive here at the end, and I shouldn't have. I end up, like, getting some kills and dying a few times and whatnot. But overall, I think I pulled my part. You're going to see by the end of the game. I more than pulled my part. There's a guy that comes into this match, right? He, like, loads in as the 6 because somebody else left. And he comes in and just dies a lot. Like, this guy at the bottom here. OD. Yeah, he probably OD'd before he joined this session, and then this was his final game. That's a dark joke. I apologize. But the point is that he comes in just to die. Like, look at the scoreboard over there. He just keeps dying. He's just dying over and over. And it's like he's loaded into this match just to make the people on my team lose. I can't see his deaths, though, because they hide it, because I don't know why. They gotta protect some moron who can't do basic math because he doesn't know that he's going 2 and 10. I don't know. So what I'm doing here is I'm just sitting. We got the 1 kill lead. 30 seconds left. Just camp. Like, literally, team. Just sit. Don't run out in the open. Don't do something stupid. Please. OD! OD! Stop dying! What are you doing, OD? And like, I don't know, man. I'm just sitting here, just waiting. OD! Stop that, OD! Where are you going? What are you doing? You came into the game to lose it for us, OD! And now that's the 3rd match in a row you've seen in this video I've lost. What is this hellscape? Why do you win more when you're bad? What is this final kill cam? What happened here? This is literally rigged. Why didn't Cojones die? Can we go back and look at this? Okay, here he is, I think, killing OD on the ground. The gun goes right through him. The pistol whip goes right through him. It's in his face. What? I didn't even notice that. What in the hell is this game? I did my part, did I not? Over a 2 KD? What more do I have to do? I mean, guys, before I end this video, look at this. Listen to you yesterday about skill-based matchmaking. I killed my KD on purpose to test what you were saying, and I won a bunch of matches. I literally dive bombed my KD over like 6 games, and I found I won 5 of them. Yeah. Guys, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but I think I know what I'm going to do. We're going to go to war with skill-based matchmaking. If they're not going to acknowledge it, we are going to ruin the game. I will reveal more in my next video. I'll see you guys then. Peep it tomorrow. I'm uploading every day until the end of December. Should be uploading every day until the end of December. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.
Some parting advice?